Where's Gary?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna weigh in. Okay, that's great.
Why are you so defensive?
What are you doing?
I told you guys.
No sprints, and we would do like
This fucking thing. I drove here, took a shower for this. Here with Steven Lewis, one of my favorite guys to have on the fucking show, man. From the Eastside Dave Show. How's that been going, man? I've been reading a lot of good things about it.
Dude, lately, Eastside Dave Show has been on fire. Let me get a plug in really quick. That's the best thing for the Eastside Dave Show is to get that plug in 7:30 every Tuesday. Compoundmedia.com, folks. Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harder.
Awesome. Yeah, I will actually be on Chrissy Mayer's Wet Spot next Monday at 7:30. So
There we go. Shout out Chrissy, all the folks at Compound Media, Anthony, In Hot Water, Chrissy Mayer, Morning, Jameson, all the folks over there, man.
I would shout all of them out except for Gino. He has me blocked on Twitter currently until I run into him again, and then I'm going to tell him why he shouldn't have me blocked on Twitter. But he currently has me blocked on Twitter, and I'm not exactly too happy about it.
He just got back on Twitter, so you're not missing too much. But Gino is a great guy. By my book, I understand.
I love Gino. I love him. I just want to get down to the nitty gritty about why.
Right now.
Yeah, I want to be like, what did I say? Because we have the same politics, the same fucking goofy laugh. Like, dude, why did you block me on Twitter? What's going on with that?
Same mutual enemies, if I understand correctly, too. So,
don't you too?
But yeah, listen, the Eastside Dave Show, we've been back in the studio every once in a while now. Dave had taken a long time off from the studio. We were doing the show on Zoom, and Dave has recently just started going back in. So if you're a Compound subscriber, I would definitely suggest checking out the archives of the past, about month or so and keeping up on it every live Tuesday. We've got Big A's in there every week. Bobo's popping in every once in a while. My buddy Bobby Tamburo, who I know is a big fan.
Awesome.
Actually,
yep.
That's how I know you. Bobby introduced me to you. So shout out to the borough of
shout out to the donkey of comedy.
Donkey, that's right.
Yes, that's what it is. Dude.
I was speaking Espanol because today is Indigenous People Day, as you know. So
yes,
I'm ordering some Indian food.
Just for me?
Well, usually I know Stancil orders McDonald's.
Yeah. I actually had McDonald's for lunch today, and it was brutal. I stopped at one of those rest stops, and I got a double quarter pounder, extra onions, no sauce, never get the sauce, and extra cheese.
Bro, if you have to stop the podcast to shit brutally, like I understand. You just take a break if you need.
So that shit fucks your stomach up too.
Yeah, I got like a glass stomach. I got a strong jaw, but glass stomach.
Dude,
so
you should see my jawline.
I mean,
massive. Massive. Yeah, I mean, my jawline. Just ask TJ Holly. Message him about it. Be like, hey, what's Ski Mask jawline all about?
Yeah, man. I mean, I've never seen you in person. I mean,
I know it's crazy.
Heard that you've been around at some of the same. I just never. Wow.
We've been at the same shows, but I just happen to be masked up, and then you've never had the balls to just rip the mask off my face. I don't understand what's going on. I mean, one of these guys out here has to have the balls just to fucking rip the mask right off.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Keeping your actual identity so well hidden. You know what I mean? No one knows who you are, dude.
Everyone knows who the fuck I am. You just gotta keep wearing the mask. Who cares? It's what the name of the show is. You know what I mean? It's like you make a fucking identity. Who cares, dude? Like at the end of the day, it's
Stevie Lou. Stevie Lou. That's not my real name, as you can see.
No, it's Steven Lewis.
That's my government name, folks. So,
Steven Lewis.
I'm out in the open now. You've doxed me, bro. You've doxed me.
Oh my god. Yeah, come dox us again. Please come at us. And for all those haters for me calling Kevin Brennan Kev, I think there's a reason I called him Kev, because I like to be called Kev. Because my government first name is Kevin. Okay? So that's why I was calling Kev.
Dude, if you want to call me
Fucking assholes.
you call me Steve. It's easier. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I love to be called Kev. So of
The
course
fact
I
that
was
you're-
like Kev, and everybody's hating in the comments. Yeah, fuck the Patreon comments, you clowns.
You got
Let's
under
go
their
ahead.
skin, bro. You know that you're winning if you're under their skin, man. So
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, out of everybody commenting on there, besides yourself, we're the only ones who've been on the show and are having a good time.
yeah.
You know, I hate to say it, but we get invited on the show at least 2 to 3 times a year. I think I did MLC twice last year, once this year. Whatever, who cares? But
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse, right? That show. I feel like every time I go on there, I end up, getting a couple of followers on Twitter, but then I have strangers from Canada, fans, comedy fans,
fans.
attacking me out of the blue, out of nowhere. So I kind of like I don't mind taking a little break from Kev's podcast and staying off the radar a little bit. You know what I mean? I got
Yeah.
actual real life, responsibilities and stuff going on in real life, so it's tough to not like live my life on Twitter all day and brag about like inconsequential shit. Like, it's just very sad that that's the state of some people's life.
Right. I mean, I woke up Sunday morning and I just started reading the comments, and then I told my girlfriend, I was like, "This is fucking brutal," and she's like, "Stop reading it," and I was like, "You're right," So I just shut the phone off because
By the way, girlfriend?
they're doing it for a reason.
Girlfriend? There we go. I like that. And she sounds like she's smart too, that she's giving you a little piece of solid advice there.
Yeah, she's giving me a piece of advice, and I'm giving her a big 9-inch piece. And, I thought your hat said New York Giants. I was about to clown you about the Cowboys.
I have a Saquon Barkley jersey over here, though.
Are you a New York Giants fan?
I don't like. Okay, sports used to be diehard sports fan, man. But like, I have to admit, I'm more of a pink hat New York Giants fan nowadays. Although they fucking suck, so it's hard to not really. Give a shit.
They lost to my Cowboys yesterday.
I'm one of these weird guys. I'm a New York guy, but I'm a Red Sox fan. My grandfather raised us all to be Red Sox fans. I think we went over that with the Bobo episode.
Yeah. That was months ago.
Yeah, if not, a year ago, I think we had Bobo on. But so the Sox are.
I can't believe we've been doing this long.
That's all I give a fuck about, really, is Red Sox baseball these days when it comes to sports, man. I don't give a shit about fucking fantasy football. That's why I wanted to join that Kevin's pool, but I just don't. I don't have time on Sundays to sit down for fucking 5 hours.
I was gonna join Kevin's pool until I got blocked by Chad in the MLF. He blocked me on MLF from giving Kevin money. So
Dude,
I'm not allowed. I can't even see those shows.
Bro, I don't think those shows are happening anymore, and I think I heard that's because of you.
Yeah. Apparently, Chad is not happy that I did an appearance on MLC.
Can you confirm that's how it went down? That
I can't confirm. I cannot confirm. But what I will say is that 6 hours after I did MLC, Chad announced his departure from MLF.
And Chad does not let you guys never got back on good graces, right? You guys,
No. We're not friends. I mean, I tried my hardest to be like, yo, let's just settle the differences. Let's, put things to a side. And he's like, fuck you, fuck off, you're a fag, whatever he wants to say.
Right.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm okay with that. I mean, I was just trying to mend a bridge. That's it.
Listen, I'm all about like
Sorry, my show was better than your show.
I'm all about keeping, the fourth wall, sealed. But my last episode appearance on MLC, when I first went on before the show started, Kevin was like, "Are you guys going to be okay together?" Talking about me and Chad. Like,
oh wow.
I was like, I've never met the guy in person. We've had little squabbles on Twitter, but like it's breaking balls shit. And like Kevin actually put that on me. He's like, "Are you guys going to be okay together?" And I was like, "What? Oh, yeah, of course." I mean, I was dressed up mocking him in his sailor outfit. I did take that a little too far.
I don't think you took it too far at all. Whatever happened to Tourgasm? Whatever happened to breaking balls? Whatever happened to sitting in a room and breaking each other's balls? That's what comedy's all about, is tearing each other down to the core so that you can come back with something. That's what it is. I mean, me, Mead, and Stancil, when we fucking get a podcast going, we're always like, you got to save it for the show. You got to save it for the show. And then 30 minutes will go by and the show hasn't even started because we're just breaking each other's balls, like all the way to the core.
Dancel's rubbing his nipples.
Exactly. He's like, what do you think about this? I'm like, what do you think about this? I'm pulling out my cock. Mead's pulling out his titties. Whatever, you know? I mean, we're just having a good time breaking balls. Like, oh, yeah, luckiest man alive.
I got to just say really quick, and it's so funny, that, and we won't even get into it because you just got off of work today. You know, it is Indigenous People
Yeah,
And there was a lot of action online today on social media that
what happened?
I honestly just got to say that this guy, Louis J. Gomez,
You mean Louis Gomez?
No, Louis J. Gomez.
Oh, of course. Louis J. Gomez.
I gotta say, I've been following since the beginning of Legion of Skanks, man.
Right.
Me and that guy go kind of way back because the reason why is that Legion of Skanks used to go on right after Eastside Dave on Compound Media back year one when Legion of Skanks was on Compound Media. It was Tuesday night.
In Anthony Cumia's backyard.
Oh, well, no, this was in the studio. They did do 1 or 2 episodes out there when they first started, but then they moved into Midtown. So I would do the Eastside Dave show at 7 o'clock, and then as soon as they were done, Eastside Dave was done, Legion of Skanks would go up, and then we'd stick around. Me, Flutzy, and some of the crew would hang out for Skanks because that was always so fun. And we used to hang with Lewis and the guys over at like the roast battle shows. Did you ever done any of the roast battles at all?
No, I have not been in a roast. I want to do one. I have not been in one yet. So
you guys should do a roast battle at one of the secret shows.
That would be fun as fuck. I
Like
really want to do a roast battle.
Just a segment of it, not like a whole thing,
Yeah, not like a whole show, but like maybe just like, have some people come up and we're I wanted to do a Gino Bisconti roast before he blocked me on Twitter.
You guys would be a perfect versus, because you know enough about each other a little bit, and you guys clearly have a little bit of animosity. So that's always good when that happens,
Right, exactly. That's what makes a roast,
The worst roasts are when it's two strangers. Like I've done that before. And what you do is you I am you hit the person up, DM. That's how old I am. I just said I am. You DM them and you say, hey,
sounds Peter Tosh.
Yeah, it's like tell me a few things about tell me some embarrassing shit about yourself I could work with. And usually that's good sportsmanship in the community.
Of course.
If you it's like, hey, I got meth teeth. Okay, whatever.
my teeth look just like Tim Curry's.
Hey, I spent a lot of money getting these things fixed recently. I don't know if you could tell. They're looking.
And they still look like Tim Curry's.
See, this is a roast.
Now we're having fun. Now we're having a good time out here. I got 5 viewers. You know what I mean? It's crazy what's going on out here.
I'm pretty sure I know who one of the viewers is.
Oh yeah. Somebody's jotting down notes. Motherfuckers. They've already written 20 lines.
Dude, imagine you had that much free time to just scan.
Oh my! It would be so much. I would love my life if I could just live in my mother's basement and just jot down notes on podcasts of guys who I don't know. It would be crazy.
Thanks for the clicks. It's all.
Yeah. Thanks for the 5 views and thanks for coming in and out and whatever.
It's nuts. These people have to belong to the Gum Fridays. So these people are
Gum Fridays is a good dude. He's a good dude.
Right. No. I'm saying like these trolls out there are scanning through premium content. So they have to pay money in order to troll. That is the fucking strangest mind-bending experience that's
why I'm putting this one up on Patreon. So I know that Joe Exotic is gonna fucking pay money to see it.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of him. I heard he owned a few tigers, maybe.
Dude, I guess there's a Tiger King 2 coming out soon. I'm looking forward to that. I'm watching Squid Game. I don't know. Have you watched that show yet?
No, I haven't started that one.
I think good. Man, it's twisted, bro.
Yeah. I heard it was really dark. I mean, I'm looking for a dark show because it's October, of course. I've been going back through the old thumb drives. I watched Strangers the other night. I watched the original It. The new It sucks.
Speaking of Tim Curry, right there.
Exactly. You like that callback? You like that callback? Yeah, the original It is fucking awesome. I mean, compared to the new It, Come on, you can't compare the two. The new It is like, I literally fell asleep in the theaters. I fell asleep.
Yeah, I can't even think of when the last decent Stephen King vehicle.
Stephen King's a oof.
Did a lot of good shit back in the 80s and like 90s.
Yeah, no, but I want to say what he is right now so bad, but I can't say the word because this is going to go on Patreon and all that stuff. But Stephen King is a.
Oh, I got it. I got it. All right.
Yeah. Got that. We have fun. We bust balls. This is what we do on the show. Okay. Anybody wants to join, just comment. I mean, this is the longest we've ever gone without getting any comments. 2 viewers now. Wow.
Jesus, that's my reach for you right there, bro.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You remind me of a lot of my friends back home. That's why I like you. Now we got 4 viewers. Somebody comment. Give us some questions or something. I mean, something's got to be going on. What do you think about what do you think about these vaccines? Are you vaccinated?
Yeah, I got it for my job.
How many shots have you had?
I did the 2. I didn't get the booster.
You ready? Yeah, you ready for the big booster? You ready for the big booster?
I'm confused. I live in New York City, so it's a completely different ball game here. I
live an hour north of New York City, so I'll be down there next Monday. I'm still not vaccinated because I'm a real man, but I'm not judging you. I know why you did it.
I bought into the hype. I have a sister who's a nurse, and she was very pro-vaccine.
My sister's a nurse.
So, up here it's a little different. I mean, listen, we got way more legit things to worry about in New York City than vaccines and COVID. People
like who the mayor is
committing crazy crimes on the street, shooting drugs all the time. It's become fucking nightmare land in New York City. I've even been starting to get tired of it myself for the first time in my life.
I'll never forget this. This is what introduced me to you. You did fuck up that desk.
Yeah.
What happened that day? What happened?
That's actually, enough time has passed, and I think the main thing too is that Keith the cop is no longer with Compound.
Yeah, so he can't get mad at you.
Yeah, he was always very upset with that. He was Anthony's guy.
I would be too if you fucked my desk up or fucked up one of my guys' desk. But what happened that day?
I will say the biggest mistake that I pulled, and if you go back to the archives, you can watch this. The next day, I called in to Anthony. And I was going to apologize and try to straighten it out on the air. And the first thing I did was I tried to plug one of my shows coming up. I want to start off by saying I'll be at Dangerfields Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. And he cut him off. He threw me right off the air, So
I knew. Of course he would. Of course he would.
So I thought I was being funny.
You were so stupid for doing that, dude. Yeah. You should have called him and Anthony, I'm sorry.
Right.
No, he cut you right off. As soon as he knew who you were and you were plugging it, of course he's gonna cut you off.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I got into entertainment through Compound Media, and Eastside Dave was the first one to really give me a chance. So I was kind of just going in every week and producing the show for Dave. I was unpaid. I was never working for Compound Media. I was never paid. Never signed any contract. It was just a really cool, fun thing to be doing after work on Tuesdays, as an old time Anthony and Dave fan. I was a big Ron and Fez fan since I was 16. So I knew fucking Dave and his antics. So the chance to just go watch the show turned into me becoming the producer because his old producer quit on the air when I was in studio. So that's how that worked. I got offered the job literally on the spot when
that's crazy.
Jared, Cream Pie Jones, if any of the old fans out there remember, Jared quit on air and Dave offered me the job, and I took the job real serious for a full year. I used to help coordinate guests. I used to help Dave with emailing certain shit. I used to help with the merch, sending merch out and all this shit that I was doing. And then eventually I started to look for a little bit more recognition. And it wasn't so much that Dave wouldn't give it to me. He couldn't, he had no money to give me. I was just looking for a small salary.
Yeah, he also has no reach, right?
Oh, well, no, I mean, a Compound, he's glad to be on Compound. Compound has a home for him there, and they've always provided.
Yeah. I mean, it's a place for him to do his show. I think that's all that Dave wants. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Absolutely.
Like,
He doesn't.
Dave back in the day was fucking hilarious. Some of the shit he used to pull
Still
off.
is.
And a lot of people don't know that is, you know, he used to pop on shows and just be fucking hilarious. Now I think it's just he wants to do his own thing and not to be recognizable with it, but he just wants to do his show. You know
Well,
what I mean?
gotta say, he's also doing his thing during the mornings. He's like a major radio personality in New Jersey. He's on
Still doing that?
WRAT in the morning. Yeah, that's like his
Okay.
man.
All right. Shout out Teamster Tim. Listen to that.
I'm sure Tim listens every morning, man. He does good.
Me and Teamster Tim talk about this all the time. So we both obviously did not know about this. So,
But Dave basically he wasn't in the position to be like, hey, can you guys give this guy Stevie Lou a $20 a month fucking salary just so he can feel validated for all the work he's doing? You know, he wasn't in the position to do that. So I started to get a little sour, and then I just had started doing comedy. So I was starting to go, and I was burning the candle at both ends. I had a full-time job, and I was doing a lot of stand-up. And then I was like, well, why the fuck am I giving up all this time during the week to Dave if I'm not getting really that much recognition? You know, not thinking so much through that, hey, he had given me the shot. So I should have just been a little bit more, you know, thankful for the spot. But, you know, I'm a prideful fuck. And my
of course you are. You're a man. You're a man. That's what being a man is all about. I mean,
you know, and if you go back, you can watch a couple of the episodes that lead up because Dave puts a lot of this stuff, the clips on his YouTube. You can still find it. Like I was letting him do some stuff. Like they were like, I was letting them beat me with a drumstick at one point.
You should have let him beat you with a trumpet.
A trumpet, a flute, whatever the fuck they want.
Donald Trump. They should have just brought Donald Trump in there to start fucking smacking him with you and him.
I was selling out. I was like, let's make this show really funny and fucking take a lick out of me here. This is fun. You know, the crowd will love it. And they did. And then I just started to get really fucking disenfranchised. And then that one day I came in, I was a little lit up. You know, I think that day
happens.
I had taken like a painkiller for like my back was killing me. And I had a beer. And that combo is just like, whoa, watch out. So I was feeling real loose. Dave put me on the spot. And I snapped. I definitely snapped. And I was like seeing red. And I was walking out the door, actually. If you watch the clip, I grabbed my shit and I was walking out the door. And just before I stepped out of the studio, he threatened me physically. Like he said he was going to get somebody to beat me up. And like I never forget, like that just turns me into a beast if someone's going to like try to physically threaten me.
Right.
I literally did try to go through the desk to like get my hands on him. Now I don't know what I would have done if I had gotten my hands on him, but thank the Lord above. Fucking Big A, Andrew Gold, you know, the guy like all 400. I mean, he's lost a lot of weight recently.
Trust me, I know the guy very well.
But like someone like was trying to mock me that like, oh, you couldn't get by Big A. I'm like, have you ever seen fucking Big A? He's the size of a fucking defensive end.
There's a reason his name is Big A. You're not getting past him.
Like, I'm a big, strong guy. I'm a big physical guy too, but I was not getting through
You are. I was actually thinking about that earlier today, driving home. I was like, oh, I got fucking Stephen Lewis on the show tonight, and I was like, man, when I met you, you're fucking tall as hell. You were like standing at least I think a foot and 2 inches above me.
Listen, I was a basketball player. I used to be able to dunk it back in the day, you know, when I was still good.
Until the cream wore off.
The crack cocaine wore off.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to make a joke about a fucking blackface, but
yeah, bro. But listen, when you're down in the city, I could take you on like a real fucking dregs of the city tour.
I got my boy. This is gonna be a short show. We're only doing like 30 minutes.
That's so fun. Baseball's coming up. I'm psyched.
I know. Yeah, we're only doing like 30 minutes. My boy's flying in Thursday, and I'm coming down Monday to do Chrissy Mayer show,
cool.
Wet Spot on Compound Media. So maybe we'll get together. He's flying up from Texas. You know, maybe we'll all get together and have a good time or something like that. Be fun.
After Chrissy's show, we should maybe go over to John Sullivan's or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be at Sullivan's. We'll definitely be at Sullivan's right after the show. Immediately after the show, immediately before the show, and immediately After the show.
Listen, I think as long as we keep you to like 2-3 beers max, you're good, man. You're like one of those guys. You got that breaking point when it comes to alcohol, where you just go.
Why? Why do you say that? What happened? What did you see? What happened?
I will say too. I've never seen it personally because I think when I did hang with you, you were on your wagon still, you know. But that is the one thing I would say about the latest Kevin Brennan episode is that you were fucking on fire. You were really giving good shit. And then at the very end, I think like something happened where like the booze kind of just fogged you up a little bit.
Chuck Mangione said the same thing. He said he said it was funny until the end, and then once Kevin stopped laughing, it was over.
Which is fine, bro. That's fine.
Who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's a lot better than my last appearance.
Hey, listen.
I mean, that was brutal. We both know that was brutal.
Listen, Kevin Brennan, he knows that I love the guy. I always will have love for Kevin. I always have his back, but he can have some shitty episodes occasionally on there. You know, they're not all winners. But no, listen. I'm glad that I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to be with Chad gone, because I think that was kind of like one of the biggest downsides of MLC is that he would like take a big guest from Chad because Chad had some sort of fucking bullshit LA hookup, you know? Or
I don't think that was the truth though the whole time. I think that at some level, sometimes Kev would be like, "Hey, here's this guy's phone number. Why don't you text him and have him on?" You know what I mean? I don't fully believe that Chad had all those hookups. I don't think that.
Some of them, though. I mean, the Godfrey one.
Godfrey, of course. We all know Godfrey. And Jim
Godfrey's not going to do any show. Godfrey knows Kevin, and Godfrey loves Kevin too. And also, it's a fun fucking show to do. If anybody does that show,
oh my god, it's a blast, dude. I walked in my house, but the thing is, I walked in my house the other day. 5 minutes after I walked in, I'm taking off my pants. I'm ready to shower, and I get a text. Hey, can you do my show in 5 minutes? Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you were a last minute guy. I get those texts too, though. You know?
Oh my god, I gotta do it right now.
Hey, it's better to have been to the ball than never been before. You know, that's not even a real phrase. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say.
You're trying to say going to the bowl.
Smoking a bowl.
All right, fucking plug whatever you have, Steve. We're gonna make this a short one tonight because we don't have the other boys to come, camaraderie and all that shit. Whatever the fuck you want to say. And I'm getting drunk. I'm getting fucking hammered. Yeah, it's Monday night, so if you have a problem with it, just DM me. If you have a problem with me getting drunk on a Monday night, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, unblock first and then DM.
Yeah. DM Stephen Lewis about me getting drunk. Don't DM me. DM him and be like, Stephen Lewis, why is Ski Mask getting drunk? And he'll answer your questions. He will answer your questions. Yeah.
If I could, though, really quick, I got a little production I'm working on. If you guys go check it out, it's called Kiss It Goodbye on YouTube is the film company that I've been working with. I've got a special coming out and a little short clip where I play the Mummy for Halloween coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be posting that online. And then, R.I.P. Stevie Lou. Stephen Lewis. Stephen Lewis now.
Yeah, Stevie Lewis gone. He died, apparently. He got a car wreck. He hit a tree.
Oh, no, it was a meth overdose.
But, he did? He did? That's fucking crazy. What happened?
Yeah, the fentanyl got mixed in with the meth. And
oh, fuck. That happens to the best of them.
It does.
They mixed in fentanyl with the meth?
Yeah. So.
And then he smoked it. Or did he snort it?
I think they inject it these days.
Oh, fuck. So then he was just like out like that, out like a light.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
The more you know.
The more you know, the less you learn.